This is the Turf Zone Podcast, your central information and news hub, bringing together professionals from turf associations across multiple states to share things to help you in your business. Brought to you in partnership with our friends at the New England Sports Turf Managers Association. Now, let's get in the zone.
Welcome to the Turf Zone. In this episode, we feature an article titled, Why So Much Emphasis on Soil pH? By Jason Lanier, UMass Extension Turf Specialist. Soil pH is a measure of acidity, quantified by the number of free hydrogen ions, electronically charged atoms, denoted by H+ in this case, present in the soil solution, the liquid fraction of the soil in which nutrients and other compounds are dissolved. It's a bit counterintuitive, but a lower pH value indicates higher acidity, more hydrogen ions in the soil solution. pH values below 7.0 are in the acidic realm. 7.0 is considered neutral, and above 7.0 is alkaline or basic, less hydrogen ions in the soil solution. Most soils in New England naturally tend towards the acid side, and a typical pH value for unlimed northeastern soils is around 5.0, indicating a significant degree of acidity. A common misconception is that soil acidity is a tangible, harmful agent that negatively impacts plants in a direct sense. This is not nearly as consequential, however, relative to possible indirect effects, interconnected effects that have implications for the entire plant and soil system. For example, maintaining pH in a favorable range is central to effective nutrient management, as pH is one of the most significant drivers of soil nutrient availability. See Figure 1. As shown in the figure, the primary nutrients nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium are most available within the so-called neutral range of 6.0 to 7.0, as are the most important secondary nutrients, magnesium and sulfur. Essential micronutrients such as boron and copper are also readily available when the soil is in a highly acidic state. In many cases, good pH management is all that is needed to promote sufficient micronutrient availability. These are some of the main reasons why, generally speaking, many agricultural and horticultural soils have a target pH of around neutral to slightly acidic. When pH is skewed, however, plants can suffer from nutrient deficiencies and associated problems with growth, appearance, and function. On the other end of the spectrum, availability of elements like aluminum can become excessive and reach plant toxic levels when the soil becomes too acidic. Moreover, numbers and activity of soil microorganisms can be reduced when pH is too high or too low, further affecting nutrient release from organic decomposition and other meaningful positive contributions from those populations. The natural tendency of our soils for lower pH is most easily managed by regular liming. Applications of calcitic calcium carbonate or dolomitic calcium magnesium carbonate limestone create a reaction that removes hydrogen ions from the soil solution, thereby raising pH over time. Liming materials also supply essential calcium, which can be less available even at favorable pH levels. The best guide for how much lime and how often: soil testing. Soil testing to inform liming needs is affordable and freely available from multiple labs, including the UMass Soil and Plant Tissue Testing Lab. For more information on adjusting soil pH from the UMass lab, go to ag.umass.edu/soil-plant-nutrient-testing-laboratory/fact-sheets/adjusting-soil-pH. An important note for the landscape is that not all plants perform best at a pH level in the neutral range. So-called acid-loving plants include blueberries, hollies, azaleas, rhododendrons, dogwoods, and many conifers. Again, it comes down to nutrient availability. Most of these plants perform best with higher levels of the micronutrients, often iron, most available at lower acidic pH levels. Acidifying fertilizers such as ammonium sulfate are commonly used to maintain a lower soil pH and enhance the quality of these unique species. Why test soil? Here are 5 good reasons. Nutrient levels. Test results provide you with the soil nutrient levels and fertilizer recommendations when needed. Soil acidity. Soil pH and exchangeable acidity are measured for the determination of lime requirements. Environmental protection. Test results identify areas with excess nutrients that can pollute local waterways. Economics. You can buy soil amendments only when needed, avoiding unnecessary spending. Health. Soil testing can alert you to elevated levels of lead or other toxic heavy metals. Soil tests do not identify plant growth problems associated with soil drainage, insects, plant diseases, whether soil-borne or not, weeds, winter injury, or the misuse of pesticides. For all resources associated with this article, check out our show notes. Don't miss an episode. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can also visit us at theturfzone.com.
You've been listening to The Turf Zone. For more episodes of The Turf Zone, visit theturfzone.com and subscribe on Apple Podcast, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app.